Welcome back, everybody. Patrice, and I'm back in this kitchen again. Pinch of Soul Cooking. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are excited because it's finally March. What's going on in March, everybody? Besides my birthday, it is St. Patrick's Day. So we are going to be making the infamous, famous St. Patrick's Day dish, which is corned beef and cabbage. So we're going to dive right in. I'm going to show you an easy, simple way to get this from the stove to your table really quick. Okay, so we're all about making things fast and easy for you, and that's what I'm about to do. So let's go ahead, check out these ingredients that we're about to put into this pot and make you the delicious corned beef that you want for your family for St. Patrick's Day. All right, so let's get in this kitchen. By the way, if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe right now. Now, let's go ahead and get on inside this kitchen and cook up a nice dish. Let's go. Okay, let's check out what we need to make this dish. Of course, you're gonna need the corned beef, right? Definitely gonna need that. We're gonna have our cabbage. I had some left over already chopped up, so we're ready to put that right on inside of the pot. Okay, let me move this out the way. I'm gonna add in a little bit of onion. We're gonna add in just a few potatoes. I'm not gonna put in a whole bunch. This is just 4 that I'm gonna chop up a little later on. And we're gonna use baby carrots, okay? Now these are ready to go. You don't have to worry about chopping them up. That's why I said we're making this a little bit more easier for you. Just drop these on in there, okay? And these don't take as much time as the other ones will, so I'll let you know when to add these in, okay? And then you're gonna use the spice that's actually in here, and we're gonna use the juices. Now the thing about this corned beef is that it's already seasoned, right? So you could take this whole thing, dump it inside of here with the juices. The packet is somewhere in here, so I'm gonna have to find that. That's gonna be an interesting one, okay? And then put it on in a pot. However, I actually use a little bit extra stuff for mine that is totally optional for you. You don't have to do that because, again, this comes with everything inside of it that you're gonna need. However, if you could find some pickling spice, can you see that? Let me see if I can zoom in on that for you all so you can see that picture. Okay, so if you have some of this right here, that's really good to use. I also like to use sometimes just a little bit of this right here. It's mulling spice. Now this I got from Williams-Sonoma, but of course, wherever you find it at, that's totally up to you. Okay, let me zoom that back out. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on this. I'm gonna get this in here, and we're gonna add in what we need to add in, and that's it. It's gonna be a real simple, easy recipe. Okay, so let's get this in the pot. Let's get this going. Let's get it cracking. We're gonna go ahead. I'm trying to not make a mess. We're gonna push that down some. All right, so we're just gonna cut this bad boy right on open. And like I said, we're gonna use everything inside of here. Let me see, where's the, oh, I see the packet. Don't move, I see you, don't go nowhere. The packet is right here on top, so that's easy for me to get it out. All right, let's cut the rest of this off. I got my little trash bowl right here. Okay, let's get that in there. Let's cut this open. Okay, now what I want to do is, because it does have, ooh, wait a minute now. Okay, I see what I'm about to do with this. I'm going to pour the juices in here, okay, but I'm about to take this back out just for a little bit. Okay, let that get all in there. Let that juice get in there. It's okay. Trust me on this. Okay, this is actually the brisket that's been seasoned already, so it's good to go. Now, of course, if you have just the brisket, you know, you're going to do everything from scratch by yourself, then of course you're going to need to do a few more steps, okay? Like you can do the whole brining and all that good stuff. Let me just rinse my hands off real quick because we're going to cut some of this fat off. We want to keep some fat, but not all of it. So we're going to go ahead and trim some of that off. And you get to watch me do my whole thing with the knives and stuff, okay? So let me grab, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. I just gotta grab a few knives here, okay? Okay, so Let me sharpen this up. Woo! Okay, so I didn't open it beforehand, so you actually get to see the whole process of this. All right, now what I'm gonna do, one more thing, is grab this right here. All right. I know some people are like, you could have just edited it out. No, I want y'all to see this whole process. Okay? Because sometimes this happens, and you need to know what to do. All right, so we're gonna pull this out, push all that down. Okay, I'm gonna take this out real quick. Yes, I'm making a mess a little bit. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to trim some of this fat off of here because we don't want all this. We want some, but not all of it. Okay, so I'll sharpen my knife, and you see I'm just gonna pull some of this fat right on off of here. Okay, I don't know why I was sawing like that. What you want to try to do is make sure you don't get all the way down to that meat. You don't want to cut off your meat. Okay, put that in that trash right there. I'm gonna take some more of this off down here. Okay, this is my preference. Okay, I don't want to have all that fat. The fat does give it flavor, but like I said, I seen how thick that was, and I'm like, oh no, we don't need that. It's like, this is really thick. I don't want all of that fat on there. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, that's good right there. This piece here, yeah, we're gonna take some of that off. Right, again, this is your preference. I don't want all that fat though. All right, that's good enough for me. Yeah, just want to make sure. Oh, wait. Okay. All right, so we got majority of the fat off. All right, that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this back up. Yeah, and just go ahead and put that down. And I'm letting the fat be on top because as it's cooking, the stuff from the fat is going to just seep down into that meat. All right, now I got to get a different cutting board. So blink, I'll be right back. I'm back. Got the new cutting board out, and we're going to go ahead and just chop down this onion. Okay, now for this I'm just doing a rough chop for the onion. Okay, I'm just gonna do a rough chop, kind of like almost in like wedges. So yeah, we just want the flavor to kind of help, you know, with the meat. That's it. Let's get that peeled off. Move all this stuff out the way. All right, just like this way, and then again, y'all can see that, right? Sorry, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. And then this way. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one, just like this. Take this off, just like so. This way, and then this way. Okay, I'm just gonna throw those in there. All right, so there you go. All right, from there, we're gonna go ahead and add in our spices. We're gonna add this whole packet in, just like this. Just sprinkle it all around. Okay, get a good old amount in there. All right, yeah. Had to get a paper towel, y'all. I'm gonna have to clean up all this mess. Okay, the pickling spice, I only have, you know, a little bit in there, so I'm just gonna actually add a little sprinkle in there. Only have a little bit. And then for this, just that much. That's all I need. Okay, I'm just bringing out some extra flavors. And now with the mulling spice, it just has, you know, some cinnamon, cloves, allspice. And the only thing is different in here is the orange. Okay, they take out, do like the dry orange peels. That's the only thing that's different inside of there. That's all. Okay, and then I got some water right here. All right, I'm gonna put this in there. You can also use chicken broth if that's what you want. That's your, you know, your preference. So what we want to do here is just make sure we cover the meat in this, okay, with the water. That's the whole thing, okay? When I get that, sorry, trying to make sure y'all can see what I'm doing here. Just adding in some water, and it does cover it, okay? Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this onto the stove. We're gonna get it boiling. Once we get it to boiling, we're gonna cover it and let it simmer. Now, you're supposed to let it simmer for 50 minutes for each pound. This is 3 pounds. No, it was actually 3.6 something pounds. So it's gonna be almost like 4 pounds. So we're gonna let this go in for at least an hour and a half. I'll check it. If it's good, you know, it's fork tender, then we're done, okay? We'll take it out and let it sit and rest. And then we'll add in our vegetables from there. But I'm gonna actually cut these up before, like 30 minutes before I take it out. So maybe about the 2-hour mark, I'm go in here, I'll come back, we'll cut these up and get them in there because the potatoes need a little bit more time to cook than anything else, okay? So put this on, let it boil. Once it boils, cover, and then down to a low simmer, all right? Let's go ahead and get this boiling. All right, let me show you. Ooh, lots of oil. Okay, you see how it's come up to a boil. Sorry about the steam. So I'm going to turn it down low, okay? And I'm going to skim this part of it, the fat, and I'm going to put the top back on. I just wanted you all to see about what it's going to probably look like once it gets to that boiling stage, okay? So we're going to go ahead, like I said, I'm going to skim this part off right there, and then put the top back on and let it simmer for the rest of the time. So about 1.5 hours, we'll be back to check it out. I'm gonna actually put a plug in right here for an amazing item that I have. It's called a Boil Over No More. Pampered Chef sells this, and I'll go ahead and put the link in the description. If you would like to get one of these, what's amazing about these is you can put this on as a lid, right? And then when it starts to boil, these little flaps right here are flap up, and basically they'll take all the steam in, all the stuff that's coming up, and it just put it on top right here around the edges. It'll just put it up there so that way it doesn't over spill or anything like that. So they have them in this big size like this. They also have them in just a smaller size for the smaller pots. So again, just a little plug. I thought I would put that in there. And just so you know, the link, if you purchase it using my link, yes, I will get a small commission from it, okay? Just wanted to plug that in because this is what I'm going to use as my lid from here on out. The brisket has been in there for about a little over 2 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you real quick. I got the potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and put those in there. So for the potatoes, I already scrubbed them down with you know, a brush, some baking soda, and I'm just going to cut these in just like this, okay? And get those into the pot and get those cooking up. Now for this, I usually do sometimes a little bit more than this, but for today, we're just gonna do it like so. So these are gonna go in there and cook and soak up all that flavor that has been coming off of the meat. So we're gonna, like I say this, pop those in there just like this. And then in a little while, we're gonna also add in the carrots and the cabbage. Okay, get those in there. Boom, just like this. So there you have it. Yes, I'm going to put them in with the skin on, okay, because I scrub the skin, and this is where your nutrients are anyway. So this is the best part of the potato. Okay, so that's going in the oven. Going into the pot of the corned beef, and I'm gonna actually take you over here and show you what we're working with. All right. I'm sorry, eating the carrier. Okay, I'm gonna try to take it off this way so y'all don't get the steam. Y'all got it anyway, a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so that's our brisket. Let's bring it y'all down in there a little bit more. Okay, that's it right there. So let me go ahead and add in these potatoes, just like so. And we're gonna add in the carrots real quick. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna add in some of these carrots right now to gain some of this flavor. So we're doing a video with our goddaughter. And okay. there we go. Get those down in there. So now they're gonna be in here to cook right along with the brisket. And the corned beef basically. Okay, so that's down in there. It's looking really good. It smells amazing. Alright. So again, it's sitting on simmer. I'm gonna put this back on. Alright. And there we go. It's gonna be cooking for at least another 30 minutes. It's time. It's time, it's time, it's time. So that don't be in your face. Okay. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Ooh. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so we're about to take this meat out right now. Let me get y'all a little closer in on this. There we go. Y'all can see that now. Yeah. So, yep. Fork tender is sliding off that. Yep. So it's time to take this out. We're going to take it out. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. Oop. Yeah, I don't want to break it. So we're going to take this out and set it on this cutting board and let it rest. And where's those potatoes? Oh yeah, there was a potato right there. Oh yeah, the potatoes are starting to break down. So let's go ahead and take this stuff out right now. And then we're gonna put the cabbage in there. And yes, yes, yes. Let's go ahead and add in our cabbage. Okay. I took the meat, the carrots, and the potatoes out. So now we're just gonna go ahead and just drop the cabbage right on in. And it's gonna start to cook immediately. Okay. So this cabbage is going to be inside of here with all this goodness. All that goodness. Hold on, let me get the other bag. Because I'm going to put the wedges in first. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Okay. Get all that down in there. Okay. Let's get that down in there. And this is going to start cooking. And this doesn't need to cook long, everybody. This is about maybe 15 minutes. And that's all you're going to need for this. This is going to soak up all that flavor. Okay. Now, like I said, I had some extra cabbage left over from a previous meal. So we're just going to drop these right on in there. Okay. I don't want to waste it, so we'll just put it down in there. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to put the top on this and let it kind of cook down so that way all the juices can get in there, okay? So there we go. And we're going to let that go ahead on and cook down. See, look at that. Already starting to get down in there. Alright, so that while that's doing what it's gonna do, we're gonna swing around here and let me show y'all the meat. Okay, so there's our meat sitting there resting. Okay, right there. And there's the vegetables. Now, as you can see, my potatoes kind of broke down. It's because I left them in there just a little too long. But that's okay. That's still a little bit of fat that rendered off. That's fine. Just move it out the way if you don't want to eat that part. But the carrots down there, it still got some of the onions, and there's the potatoes. So this right here is good to go. And of course, we can still use some of that juice when we make our plates and just pour the juice all over it. Okay. So again, we're not gonna slice into this. We're gonna give it some time to rest. A good, 15-20 minutes should do the trick. Okay. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. These have been cooking down for about 5 minutes. And you see that it's already breaking down pretty nicely. Now what I did was, and which I advise other people to do, is taste the broth, because the cabbage, of course, is a totally different flavor, and it also produces a little bit more water that comes naturally from the cabbage. So I tasted my broth, and I want to add some seasoning to this because, like I said, we're adding a different flavor, and we also produce water. Okay, so it's just for me. I'm going to add in a few things. So this is some red pepper flakes, because we like to have a little spice. Okay, just a little kick. This is onion powder that I'm going to add in, and this is all according to your taste. Okay, after you do this, of course, make sure you taste it again. This is garlic pepper. Everybody know I love my garlic pepper. Okay, now this one, do not fuss at me, everybody, but I am adding just a little bit of accent. Okay, don't fuss at me, y'all. I know everybody say that's not good, but we're gonna add a little bit in there. Okay, all right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and stir that in there. Let those flavors mix in. Okay, so this got about maybe another 10 minutes. Get on in there, and we'll see what it do. Okay, so let those flavors meld in there, and then taste again, and you just keep adding until you get your desired taste. Okay, all right. Okay, this is basically done for me because I don't want them to get too soggy. So we're gonna go ahead and take some of them out and just go ahead. Let me just show you what it's looking like, how I plate mine up. So we're gonna get that in there. Ooh-wee. Yes, indeedy. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't like mine like soggy, so I cannot stand that. That's just my personal preference. You have to go off of your preference, how you like yours. I mean, I turn it off because it's gonna keep cooking down in this hot water anyway. So yeah, but let me just get a little bit of this out. I probably should have got a better utensil. I don't know what I was over here thinking. Like, what did I just do, Patrice? Okay. And what I'm gonna do is also get me a little bit of this juice and put that right into our bowl. All right, and I'm gonna swing us around the other side. Okay, so I want to get y'all a close-up of the meat. So let me focus this for y'all. All right, and this is our vegetables over here. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with this right here. Wash the hands, Patrice, wash the hands. Okay. Are y'all able to see that? Oh, y'all are not able to see that. Let me back it up and do it this way. And give y'all a little light. Let me give y'all a little light. Alright. Don't mind my rude son over there. He's just rude. He see me over here recording. Okay. So y'all can see that. So all we're gonna do is, because this is the grains, you can see them going this way, we're gonna go ahead and cut it this way. Okay, so oh, look at that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, so that is perfectly good meat. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna cut one more slice. And you see how, y'all see how little this is, right? Like, y'all saw how big it was when we first got it out, right? So y'all know it shrinks down, as you can see. Okay, but everybody in my house don't eat it, so whatever. All right, and so we're gonna go ahead and get our plate. Slide this over. Put our plate in there. Okay, and I'm just gonna take these pieces. Get that down in there. And I'm just gonna take them and just kind of lay them like so. Just like this. Just like that. Alright. I have my potato over here. I'm gonna go ahead and put one of them potatoes right there. Get some of these carrots and kind of like just place them in there like so. Got a little onion on that one. Okay, just like this. All right, and of course I'm gonna add a little bit more juice to it, just so it looks nice. All right, and we're just gonna take the juice and kind of like just pour it right on top of everything. Okay, and there you have it. I got a little parsley flakes right here. I'm gonna add some parsley flakes on top just for presentation purposes. And you know what? Voila. There you go. There is your easy corned beef and cabbage for St. Patrick's Day. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. There you go. Let me get y'all good picture of that. Yeah. Let me focus it in. Bam. There you go. Thumbnail shot. Ha! All right, I'm gonna actually taste a little bit. I don't know why I didn't have my fork ready, y'all. I don't know why I didn't have my fork ready. But boom, 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 boom. That looks freaking amazing. Like, wow. Okay. So my prayers. Amen. Oh yes. Let's get on down in there. Give me that. Oh, this is hot. Oh, I can tell this is hot. Ooh. Oh my God. I can taste all that flavor. Yes. Let's taste this. It's so tender, y'all. Oh my gosh. That is really good. Let me get some of that potato. Some of that carrot. You see, the carrots are real tender. Everything tastes good. All right, y'all. You know the routine. If you like this recipe, you know it. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Give it to me, give it to me. Okay? Go ahead on and subscribe if you have not subscribed. And please go ahead and invite and share this out with your family and your friends. Tell them what's going on over here in this Sykes kitchen. What we got going on, especially today. This is for St. Patrick's Day, y'all. Come on, get y'all St. Patty's Day dinner right here. Make it just like this and you will not fail. I'm telling you. Pinch Your Soul is all about cooking from the heart. As long as you're cooking from the heart, your food will be amazing. Just gotta add a little flavor in there every now and then, y'all. That's all you gotta do. So thank you so much for joining us today. And again, of course, give us a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not subscribed, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time one of these videos drop. If you have any recommendations of a video you would like to see, go ahead and drop that in the comments and we'll see what we can do for you, all right? So until then, you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your St. Patty's Day and we'll see you in the pinch.